Welcome back to the closet. Welcome to another episode of Mac Music Review. We're finally doing it. We're hopping into it. Song review and analysis, or song analysis and review is how I'll be titling this, because we're going to do the analysis and then we're going to do the review. We're going to look at the song structure, we're going to look at the music, we're going to look at a lot of different things, and then we're going to tell you what's up with this song. I'm going to give it a score. Is it good? Is it great? Is it amazing? Is it terrible? Is it okay? Is it meh? All that kind of stuff. And if you guys want me to review a song, just leave a comment and I'll probably get around to it, because I'm going to do about 5 of these and then head back to the Is This or That series. But here we go. Car Radio by 21 Pilots. And this is the cover. Car Radio is one of the most popular and successful 21 Pilots songs. This thing is huge. And even though it wasn't, this is really the song that kind of put them on the map in their fan community, in their Fueled by Ramen fan community, because nothing off of their first album, 21 Pilots, was successful. Nothing from Regional at Best was super successful. But this song was a big deal. This song has a ton of views on YouTube, and it really didn't put them, make them super mega stars. The song Stressed Out is the song that did that for them. But this was still a very big song in their career, and one of the most important in the 21 Pilots mythos and the 21 Pilots story, and just a fan favorite of the band. And of course I'm going to link the song down in the description. So let's talk about the structure for the song. The song has a total of 4 verses, and each verse is followed by a chorus. Very interestingly, the 4th verse on this song is actually a repeat of the first verse. It's exactly the same. One of the most iconic things 21 Pilots has ever done. I ponder something great, my lungs will fill and then deflate. They fill with fire, exhale desire. I know it's dire, my time today. And then you would transition into the chorus. This is not a pre-chorus because it's not said before every chorus. It's only the first and the last one. So this section right here really is a verse. And the song also, of course, has a bridge. The bridge, they simply say, ooh, just kind of vocalization. And then sometimes, I sit in silence, or dang it. And now I just sit in silence, and now I just sit in silence, and just ohs repeated over and over again. So, that's the song structure. The music on this song is very interesting because the song kicks off with this very calm piano music, just deceptively calm for what follows in this song. But it's this very calm, kind of piano music with some digital stuff kind of thrown in there, some digital effects. And then as it progresses, some drums get added into the mix. And then you get to the bridge, where you have, at some point in this bridge of the oohs and the sometimes I just sit in silence, Tyler begins to scream, and this electronic music starts to enter, and it literally sounds like an EDM song. Electronic EDM music plays in the bridge to this song, and continues until the song closes. So, you got this very calm piano music, and then you have all this digital music, and it's just kind of, and of course you got drums, so it's a very interesting contrast of musical ideas on this song. I read on a website that this song actually is autobiographical. It's about Tyler writing about sometime somebody broke into his car. It was like when he was in college. Someone broke into his car and stole his car radio and his GPS and everything. And this song is about dealing with silence. It's about driving. And basically, the themes on this song represent the themes of 21 Pilots music as a whole, specifically the music of Vessel. But on this song, he basically says, man, when everything's quiet, you have all these thoughts, and the song is like a rap song. It's like a talk rap song. And he's just kind of rapping his thoughts and all the stuff that goes through his head. And at one point he says, I could turn the steering wheel amidst these thoughts about anxiety. And the thoughts get more tense and just kind of build in intensity as the song progresses. The lyrics get a little bit more intense, a little bit more manic, a little bit more like he's going insane. It reminds me, he has this dream where he killed somebody, and it's just, man. Musically, the song Climaxes in the bridge where the music gets crazy and the bass drops. But I would argue that the climax is really in the third verse, where he sets up this very interesting dynamic, and he says there's only two things that we can do, and that from the two things that we can choose to do, peace will win and fear will lose. And so it's this battle against fear. And he's saying this fear is dominating his life and dominates our lives, as their music is very relatable for a lot of people. It's one reason why they have such a strong fan base, all these people that have anxiety and all these fears. And then he says, there's faith and there's sleep. We need to pick one, please, because faith is to be awake, and for us to be awake is for us to think, and for us to think is to be alive. And this is where 21 Pilots' mission statement lies. And I will try with every rhyme to come across like I am dying, to let you know you need to try to think. Just to break all this down, because that was a lot. He's saying that we need to think. We cannot be numb. We cannot be asleep. There's faith and there's sleep. And he's saying we need faith, because faith is to be awake, and to be awake is to think. There's a logic thing going on here. It says this leads to this, which leads to this. Faith leads to thinking, and sleep leads to nothing. Sleep leads to absent-mindedness, leads to all these negative thoughts, which is just very interesting. And by sleep, he means absent-mindedness, not thinking, not caring. And he's urging us to have faith, to care, to think. And, man, what a message. It's not hard to see why Car Radio is one of the most popular and successful 21 Pilots songs. It's not hard to see why this is a fan favorite, why a lot of people say this is 21 Pilots' very best song. Lyrically, extremely dense, extremely strong. Just the writing and the setup and the context. The way he sets us up is about, someone stole my car radio, so now I just sit in silence. He's talking about just, these are the thoughts that are going through his head while he's driving in silence, because a car, it just feels very silent. If you don't roll the windows down, you're just like, it's just kind of you and your thoughts. And it's just kind of, it's a great setup for him to really vent and let all of these thoughts out. Really fantastic lyrics. Music, on the other hand, is not the best thing ever. It's EDM, it's piano, it's very good. It hasn't aged fantastically. This isn't a song you want to have on repeat, but because the lyrics are so strong, and the music is very good, and the payoff is good, the build-up and the payoff is very good, but not the most re-listenable thing. It does get old if you listen to it over and over again. But because of that, because it's not extremely re-listenable, I'm not going to say it's amazing, but I do say that this is a great song. This song is great. Yeah. That's all I got for this one. I think the next song review is going to be a Panic at the Disco song. I think it's This Is Gospel is the next song I'm doing. Unless you want to drop a comment and tell me something else to do, because I'm open for any. I love listening to new music, and even if it's not, even if it is a song I've heard, I'd love to talk about it. I might destroy it limb from limb, but hey, if you have a song you want me to do, I'll happily do it. I'll happily do a video on it. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day.